Hello, Libras. Welcome to Souls Intersect. I'm doing a second reading for the month of September in celebration of the equinox, but also because I wanted to put out a reading for each of the 12 signs that was just an intuitive reading. So this will not be a tarot reading. I'm going to be channeling directly from Spirit. I did select a goddess card for you, and for you, I selected Athena. And it's very fitting because this is justice. This is the justice card. It corresponds to justice in this goddess tarot deck, and that of course is a Libra card. I will call in her energy. There's possibly healing that might come in from that or messages, but I'm also just generally going to ask Spirit for any messages that are appropriate to come through for you for this month. Okay, so I'm going to raise the vibration. Okay, Libras, I'm seeing a lot of floral imagery for you. I'm sensing there may be something celebratory happening. It does seem very lighthearted, very colorful. Seeing a lot of feminine colors, typically feminine colors like pinks and purple, and I see a lot of children around it. I'm almost getting the sense of that, like from the Six of Cups card energy kind of thing. So it feels, but I also get the sense of celebration. So it does feel like there is possibly something being celebrated, a wedding coming up, getting more images coming through. I'm seeing a wishbone as well. So I'm definitely seeing some luck coming in, but there's more to the wishbone. It feels like there's also, it does remind me of a celebratory thing as well, like something that's often done at Thanksgiving in the U.S., but there's something more to it, which is that it's not just pure luck. It feels like there's a little bit of work behind it in a sense, or where the wishbone breaks does have to do with luck, but it almost feels like there's an element of possibly some tact in there, or some canniness, like maybe knowing how to hold it or how much strength to apply or something like that. It feels like there's a little bit of a message there. But still seeing the floral imagery, so celebrations, but I'm also feeling I'm getting a sense of the smell of the flowers as well, the essence from the flowers. So I feel that there is some medicinal value to someone from flowers, and possibly edible flowers, but also even just the images of flowers I know are used in some types of medicine, and maybe some extracts from some of them. It feels like there's something medical, and it may not just be flowers, but also herbal medicine. It feels like that is something someone's being encouraged to explore. So that might apply to some of you Libras. Okay, let me see what else comes in. I do see the owl. It like the owl on this card, and I feel there's that representation of wisdom, and also the discerning quality of justice and the fairness that comes from it. And there's something that is there to sharpen your mental acuity. I feel that may be tied in with the flowers or the herbal medicine as well. So for some of you, it may not be a very serious health issue, but some of you may have some trouble focusing, and I feel that there is an herbal solution to that, possibly for some of you. But I also think there's more to that. I'm also just getting education with the owl, maybe going back to school, studies. The school year is starting, and I feel that there's this studious quality. But I feel there's still something with the fairness, which again really ties in with you Libras. It feels like you're maybe going to be called upon to help make a fair decision for someone else. It doesn't feel like it's personally related to you. I feel that you may be called upon to be almost like a tiebreaker, or the third party, the neutral third party in something, because of your ability to do that well. And the sense that I get, though, is that it feels like it will be a major challenge for you. And I feel some stress around it. So it almost, I get the sense that you may not want to do this. Some of you actually maybe lawyers or judges watching this. And if that's the case, it feels like maybe a tough one, like something especially challenging is coming up. But it does feel like maybe you won't want to confront it. You may want to avoid doing it, but also I get the sense that it's in your best interest to do it, and that ultimately you will learn from it and become more skilled in your ability to be fair. And it may not be professional for some of you. It may be just among friends or possibly your own children or something like that. Or at work, you may be a supervisor or just someone who's called in as a third party, like an ombudsman or something like that. Something to sort out that you'll be expected to have a very neutral role in, but a very fair and discerning role. So it feels like a very literal meaning of justice for some of you. Again, it feels like you want to shy away from it, but that you're being encouraged not to, because it will help you to grow. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up here. I just wanted to let you know again that I have 2 promotions going. It's $35 for my past life readings until the end of September, and also $35 for my 20-minute intuitive tarot reading, also through the end of September. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you, Libras.